Hey guys, welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures. It is early in the morning. It is raining outside and I am here with the canner. I've got a bit of a little special thing that I'm doing this morning and I just decided to turn the camera on. I'm still in my PJs. My hair is just tied in a bun to keep it, back. And we're just doing a real quick batch, a real small batch of something pretty special. So my jars are in the canner and they just beeped and said that they are done being sanitized. So they're ready to fill. And I've got my lids here, and you don't have to do this with your lids anymore. Hold on, let me turn this down. You don't have to do this with your lids anymore, but I'm doing it with these in particular because these were in my canning bag. I have a canning bag that just hangs here in the kitchen, and it's got a whole bunch of lids and rings and stuff like that. And because it's in that bag and it's just been, kind of out in the open air, it hasn't been on a sealed jar, I decided it was best to go ahead and just sanitize them. So that's the only reason why I'm doing that, but don't feel like you have to do this with your jars. The ball canning lids have come leaps and bounds, and we don't have to warm them, simmer them anymore. There's a pot of simmering water that is for the electric canner for when I put my jars in before they process, to make sure that we have 1 inch of water covering the jars, because we are going to be water bath canning today. This is a extremely simple syrup. This is what they call a 20% syrup. So I I'll just give you guys the recipe here. So this is what we're doing. These are pears off of our pear tree. This is the only pears that I got this year off of our pear tree. And my sweet Mr. Wonderful loves canned pears and canned peaches. Now the peach tree, if you guys have been following along, the peach tree got some sort of a fungus, and lo and behold, I got to eat like 2 total peaches, but it was like a half a peach at a time, and the rest of them pretty much molded on the tree. It was the weirdest thing, and it wasn't like they molded on the tree because I didn't pick them in time. Like one day they were green and the next day they were molded on the tree, and the tree got a fungus, and I actually spoke to somebody local here that their tree had the same thing, and they did a burn, and they believe that it burned the fungus off of their tree, because their tree gave them a ton of peaches this year after they thought that they accidentally burned the tree and thought that maybe they had killed it, and it came back this year and the fungus was not there. So like I said before, we've said this before on the channel, we're going to try to get an arborist out here to help us, to help educate me on how to properly care for my fruit trees organically, naturally, because I'm struggling. So anyway, we have 3 pears. All of that to say, and oh my gosh, are they not just beautiful, just sitting there. So we have 3 pears, and then, let's see, hold on, I've got my ball canning book here. For those of you who want to know where the recipe's coming from, in case you want to order your own. And please excuse my arm, I got stung by a wasp. So this is your simple syrup, and we are using the 20%. And then I'll go one more recipe for you guys here. Here is what we're doing for our pears. Let me see if I can get it so you can screenshot it. There you go. So I'm gonna get my pears peeled and halved, cored, get them ready, and then we'll move on. Okay. We're just going to heat these through. Okay, so we have put our peaches into our jar. They came to a simmer. That was all that they needed to do. And not peaches, pears. We put the pears in the jar, and I only got one jar, you guys. That's such a bummer. But make sure that you pack them in, then fill to 1/2 inch headspace, and then ladle in your simple syrup into the jar to a 1/2 inch headspace. Remove any air bubbles. Clean the rim of your jar. Put your lid on and make it finger tight. And into the canner we go. And we have a lot of filling to do, so we're going to use that hot water that we have on the stove and get this filled to 1 inch above the jar. All right, we are at 1 inch. Okay, lock it. And press 1. Now it'll heat up to boiling and process for 25 minutes. I am in the 1,000 to 3,000 feet elevation range, so I need to increase my water bath canning by 5 minutes. So the recipe calls for 20, but I'm doing 25. And the joy of this digital pressure canner is that I can now just walk away. It will do all the work for me. I hope Mr. Wonderful is as excited to eat that as I was excited to make it for him. And I know that it's just one jar, you guys, but you've got to remember that we are just beginning our homestead, and fruit trees take a long time. And so I did get fruit off of our fruit trees last year. I forgot it's garbage day. I got to go get the other garbage can. But I only got 1 pear. And so this year to have enough pears to even can 1 jar means something to me. Oh, it would appear that the deer went through my hot wire. It's a good thing I'm not putting anybody out today. So anyway, that's all that to say. It's the little things in life, you guys, that keep us going and keep us growing. And you know, when you're on this grow your own food journey, 1 jar of pears off of your fruit tree that you planted 2.5 years ago, it's a big deal. Feels good. So I hope that Mr. Wonderful enjoys them. I cannot wait to give them to him. So anyway, I'm gonna go start. Well, I need to fix fence apparently, and also I need to get that garbage can before the garbage truck gets here. Okay, everybody is settled in. They all have their morning breakfast, including Billie Jean. And I am headed to work. But have no fear, I will be back. As soon as I get done grooming 1 dog, I will come back to y'all and we'll find something to do on the farm. But before I go to work, this is what we have had, and I dumped this, so we got 1.25 inches Yesterday afternoon, I dumped this at about like 4 o'clock, and we are at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we have 3.5 more inches. So there you have it. That's how much rain we've gotten, which is a lot. Okay, now I'm really going to work. I'm late. Daily baby bird check. I hope mommy's not in there. They're so hard to see. Let's see if it'll adjust. They're in there. I think there's 3 of them. Oh, little movement. Not much. They're sleeping, which is good. It's cold. I don't want to stick around very long. By cold, I mean it's 68 degrees outside, you guys, but it feels, I turned all the fans off in the barn. It feels really cool to all of us because we are so used to it being 100 degrees. So I am off work and I'm headed out to go do chicken chores. But I did have just a couple things from Oregon, from Mr. Wonderful, that I wanted to share with you. Just some really neat things that he caught on camera, and they're things that we don't get to see here. So I'm gonna drop those in right here. It's not for you, Grace. I have chick starter for the teenagers. Do you need me to get you some more chopped hay, love? Okay, I will when I come back in. Oh, isn't that just glorious? I do, because I'm just such a glutton for beauty, for wildlife, and I mean, I am a hunter and I am a fisher. I appreciate the rack on that buck. But at the same time, I appreciate the beauty. And, you know, I think most hunters do. And we don't get to see elk here. If it's rare if we do. There is a herd of elk in Arkansas, and ironically, they are from Oregon. Arkansas traded Oregon turkeys for elk. So we have a very small herd of elk here in Arkansas, but they are not in my immediate area. And so it's pretty cool to see the elk. And of course that buck is right there on the fence line where these horses used to graze. So he's enjoying lots of green grass and a HOA neighborhood where he is very safe. And they know it, you know, they know where to go to be safe. And of course it's not hunting season, so he's safe no matter where he goes right now, but he's still in velvet. So very, very pretty and very cool. And it's kind of neat to be able to share a little bit of both Arkansas and Oregon with you guys while Mr. Wonderful and I are split. And he is still working in Oregon and I'm here in Arkansas running our farm. So I'm headed out to take care of the baby chicks. It just started, I shouldn't say baby chicks, teenagers. It just started raining again. It's supposed to be done for the day, and it just started raining again. And I don't know, one weather app says that it's gonna rain at 4 and 5, so for the next 2 hours. It's 3:30 right now. And the other app says no rain, so I don't know. The sky says rain, I think. So we will see. We'll just get done what we can get done. I was standing here admiring. I don't know if I can catch it. There's a Hummer that's servicing the hanging baskets right now. Where did he go? Can't see him. Anyway, my hanging baskets are just absolutely glorious. I think I need to give them new water today. You guys are probably all hiding in your box. Yes, you are. Good job, little ones. That's why I had Mr. Wonderful build that box, was so that you guys had somewhere to hide when it was windy and stormy outside. All right, let me get you some new water. I got you new food. You don't need any big kid food because you're not ready for it yet. So, let me get you some water. I'm gonna set you down and see if maybe you'll come out while I'm gone. Well, it's really starting to rain now. Woo. So, we are going to go in for a while again. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get stalls done while it's raining. Maybe it'll stop raining by the time I'm done doing stalls. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna get Gracie some lunch. Looks like Josie needs some lunch. They are stuck inside today because it is raining and because we got 5 inches of rain and the pastures are saturated and horses' hooves tear up pastures really bad. So they're inside for the day because yes, I have fair weather horses. Sissy la la horses. Spolt horses. Whatever you want to say. When it rains outside, if I know it's going to rain, they stay inside. That's just how it is. So I just got done cleaning the chicken coop and walked into Miss Grace's, taking an afternoon nap. I got her stall nice and really padded, and she's been enjoying taking a nap. Oh, Miss Grace, yeah. Taking a load off of those arthritic legs of hers. So I am gonna go out and we are gonna pick the last of the horsey carrots that I have growing right now. That's a nice carrot. Oh, wow. Oh, I guess it won't be the last today. 3. 4. Looks like I got 2 more. We'll have 2 more Billie Jean snacks. Or maybe 2 more Gracie snacks. No, these are not for you. I don't care how cute you are. We are going to drop snacks off. There you go, Miss Grace. Snack. You're welcome. Oopsie. Snack. Chance, would you like a snack? You want to bob for it in your water? Yummy. All right, let's see if Grace wants one. I'm coming, Grace. You want a snack laying down? Snack in bed? Yeah? Afternoon nap time snack? Oh, she says I need to get up. Go ahead, love. Good girl. Ooh, big stretch. Pretty girl. Okay. Here, I'm going to put the rest in your bucket, okay? All right. You have 2 more carrots out there, Miss Grace. Oh, yeah. This is one of the really cool things about having homegrown carrots is that you get to eat the greens too. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go out and take a bag of bedding out to the chicken pen that I just got clean. I just got the meters clean, and so I'm gonna go ahead and take a bag of bedding out there and bed their pen. Oh, that looks like fun, huh? Oh boy. They will have fun spreading that around for the rest of the day. You guys don't complain. I will be cleaning your pen probably tomorrow, and you guys have lots of garden snacks to eat up. Looks like I'm gonna be scrubbing your water tomorrow too. And with that, you guys, I am going to take a much needed water break and edit this video for you guys and get it out as quickly as I can. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Yours truly.